Hello and good evening. I'm CNAthi Bhaskar and I welcome you all to my channel. This video is to make a very big announcement from my side that we are launching the live batch for audit and assurance. Since few months, many students wanted me to mentor them on audit and assurance. So here we are. I will be taking up a live batch for F8, your AA paper, starting from 16th March 2022. Now, before I move ahead into more details, let's just see the batch highlights of how we will go ahead with this batch. So the first thing is, first two trial classes will surely happen with audit also. First two classes you will attend live. If you find it suitable for you, if you find that you can understand what I am teaching, then only join. These trial classes are absolutely free. You are not supposed to pay any charge for these trial classes. The second thing, the live batch is going to be a regular batch which is going to run live. That means I will be interacting with you live. It's not going to be a blended or a recorded model. So you have to note down one important point here. This batch live is going to happen only once in a year. Next quarter, audit will not run with us. That means from March 16, the batch which is going to run live is for June 2022 exam. Then for September 2022, audit batch will not go at all. But next quarter, that means December, we'll take up audit again, but not completely live. It will happen only through blended model. Means I will be interacting after every 15 days, alternate week, for problem solving plus some discussions, but majorly it will go on recordings. So only once in a year, it's a chance. If you want to attend audit, you want to study audit from me, then it's going to happen once in a year. Take that advantage, think twice before joining, because you are getting two trial classes. So you have two chances to think, right? Then third thing, our approach towards the paper. How will the classes go? How will I teach? I have always been telling that audit is not a paper which requires coaching. But why I am taking it? Because the students just wanted to see the approach to pass the paper. So majorly, how I will be helping the students is giving them the content, and then next half an hour of the class, or I should say last half an hour of the class, will be practicing questions in the class where you will be writing. That means the students will be writing the answers, and with multiple screen sharing, I will be checking if you are correctly framing the answers to be written in the exams or not. Because audit is a paper where more of writing skill comes into picture. So that is going to be my approach. If you are thinking that I will be only talking, and talking, I will not be doing that for audit. Ideally, audit, why I say doesn't require coaching is the technical part you can understand on your own. But when it comes to writing, that's only where you need a mentor. So that is what the students wanted me to do. Just be a guide and discipline them. What else will be included here? So we will give the access to class recordings by default to the students. We do this for other papers also. The same system will be followed for audit as well. You are present in the class, you are absent in the class. By default, the access to the class recordings will be given to students within 24 hours or 48 hours of the class happening. Although on an average that has happened within 7 to 8 hours of the class. So that access any which ways is going to be there with the students. The next thing, now what if any student doesn't pass in the June exam? Or there happens to be a technical glitch and the exam is cancelled? Then what will happen? So you get the access of the class recordings for the next quarter also, for further 3 months. Now if you want to say, ma'am usme to aap run hi nahi karenge, problem classes bhi nahi hongi. If it is one problem class, that will happen, don't worry. You will not be required to pay any additional charge for taking the access for further 3 months in case the exam doesn't happen or you do not clear. So that's very pretty clear. that if you do not clear, we are not going to leave you just like that. Then what else do you get? You get one more thing, two mock test papers. Not that I will give you the mock test papers and you will be doing a self evaluation on them. No, I will evaluate your mock test papers and you will get a feedback where you are lacking, where you have to improve. And that majorly in audit is about writing skills, answering to the correct requirements of the question. That's the major part which you have to handle under F8. So these are the major batch highlights. If you somehow still have some questions, I know one question is or must be there in your mind, that's related to the fee. People usually tell me, why do you just announce the fee just like that? So that my students are under a confidence that the fee is not charged to different students at a different level. So the fees is same for everyone and it's 13,500 INR. The fees has been revised effective 1st February 2022. The earlier fees was 12,500, but we had maintained that fees for 6 quarters. That means continuously 1.5 years, there was no hike in the fee. And now this fee also is going to be there for a longer period of time. So don't worry, it's not going to be every quarter that the fees is going to increase. Not going to happen. Now, what you need to remember, March 16, 2022 is the start date for the batch. The first two trial classes are going to happen on the weekdays because then weekends is holy. We cannot delay it further. But once we get the exact number of students who are joining, how many of them are working, how many of them are not working, based on that, the final timings will be scheduled. In that case, if you want to register for the classes or if you have any queries which could not get answered with this video, please feel free to contact us at the number which is there on the screen. If still there is something which is confusing, you can write that in the comment section also. But I don't know, really my notifications are not working. I am not able to see all the messages all the comments which students are writing on my videos. So by any chance, if any other notification turns up and I see any other message which is unreplied, then I reply it. But to this video, I'll check to how many comments I'm receiving, and if there is anything I need to clarify, I'll surely do that. So don't delay in registering yourself because this is going to happen only once in a year live. Take that opportunity, but obviously take 2 trial classes. That's our policy and that I always like students doing. So till the time you finalize and connect with us, take care. Thank you so much and bye-bye.